to our enemies, right? They are our enemies. That's what the Bible says. Read on.
For bondmen
or slave men
and bondwomen,
and slave women, right?
and no man shall buy you.
And no man shall save you out of this captivity. We're still here to this very day. No one's going to save us except Jesus the Christ, the Black Messiah.
That's right.
The only one that's going to save us. So you need to start reading this Bible and find out who you are, where you fit, right? Because is it just good enough to know that you're an Israelite? It's more to it, right? Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Because a lot of our people know that they're Israel, but they don't do anything for it. They don't do anything about it. They're not trying to help their people. They're not trying to congregate and learn this Bible and keep God's laws and apply them to their life. Because that's what's required of us. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So, this is the question that's being posed. What does the Lord, our God, require of us? Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
We are to fear him. Read.
To walk in all his ways.
Read.
And to love him.
We are to love our God. Read.
And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
All our mind.
And with all thy soul.
Read.
To keep the commandments.
To what?
To keep the commandments.
So we are required to keep God's laws, keep the commandments.
That's right.
The requirement of us. Now, what are some of the commandments? You know any of them? What are some? Thou shalt not kill. Right? Is that it? There's more to it, right? I'm gonna show you one that you should be keeping. Give me what's the one in Timothy's?
1 Timothy 2 and 9.
Right, that's idolatry. You're not supposed to be doing that. 1 Timothy 2 and 9.
Bring it out.
I'm gonna show you this because officers, they don't know this law. They don't. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Right? Read that.
1 Timothy 2 and 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
So, our women are to adorn themselves in modest apparel. What is modest apparel? Cover yourself up. Are you covered up right now? No. I shouldn't be able to see all of that right now.
Right.
My legs?
I shouldn't be able to see none of that. That's for your husband's eyes only. Not for all these brothers out here to see. Because that causes them to lust after you. This is what our people need to do. This is a law that's required of our women, our sisters, right? Read that again.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Modest apparel, right? Cover yourselves up. Wear a long dress. Stop wearing pants. That's what our people don't understand. Stop wearing pants. We're going to get to that too. Let me finish this up right here. Read.
With shamefacedness.
With shamefacedness. What does that mean? It means not all up in a brother's face. You should have some kind of shyness about it. Is that a condition that all women do suffer from right now? No. They're in men's face. They first to jump up in a man's face. They're ready to fight. They're quick to fight. It says to be shamefacedness. Read.
And sobriety.
And sobriety, not being a drunkard. Right? Give me the one in Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
Bring it up.
Melinda? Come on, nice to meet you. You never heard that before, have you? Why not?
I don't read the Bible.
Huh?
I don't read the
But
Bible.
you see how you should read the Bible? Okay, so the Bible is bringing about the way you dress. It puts a certain brother in a certain spirit. Is it a righteous spirit or wicked? It's wicked. Give me Hebrews 13 and 4.
Bring it out.
Because especially these brothers out here in the strip, they're up to no good. Are they looking for a wife?
No.
What are they looking for?
Ready for the night.
Is that what you are?
No, I'm not.
Don't you think you're more of yourself than that? Okay, then you need to dress that way.
That's right.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. In all,
Read it again.
marriage is honorable in all.
God says marriage is honorable. But what do our people do? What do our people do? Especially out here, ladies. Jump offs, one night stands, and then what do you end up with?
Child?
A child. Is a father around to take care of that child?
In most cases, no. In
No.
my case,
Is it?
yes.
Okay, are you married?
No, I'm not engaged.
You're engaged. All praises. Marriage is honorable, but like the brother was bringing out. That's for your husband.
That's right.
You understand? You should honor your husband by covering yourself. And you know what? This is only for him. Nobody else to see. You understand, sis? Because give me Sirach 19:29. I'm gonna show you something. Because, especially in the church, you can't judge a book by its cover. So, let's see what the Bible says. Because this is something our people have not been taught, like Christianity. Alright? I just want you to listen.
Sirach, chapter 19, verse 29. A man
Or a woman.
may be known by his look,
So a man or woman may be known by the way they look. Read.
and one that hath understanding by his
By
countenance.
the way you look. You have understanding, you have wisdom by the way you carry yourself. Read.
When thou meetest him, a man's attire
The way you dress,
and excessive laughter
the way you talk,
and gait
the way you walk.
show what he is.
Now, back in the 60s and 70s, how about women dress? If you see the old movies, exactly. No, not talking about slavery. I'm talking about 60s and 70s. Long dresses. They were always long and covered up. How did they look? To you, how did they look? They look beautiful.
That's right.
They didn't have to expose themselves, show everything they're working with, and they were beautiful. But we have not been taught that, have we? What do you see on TV? I've got sisters.
Very tight, short clothes.
What else? Everything's exposed. Nothing for the imagination. Right? Should you respect a woman that, huh?
I can agree with that.
Yes. Should you respect a woman that dresses like that? But if a woman is dressed like that, does she deserve respect? Really? Okay. I'm gonna show you something. I grew up in the 60s and 70s. We could tell back then, we could tell the difference between a regular sister, a good sister, and a prostitute. How? Exactly. You know we can't tell the difference today? So what does that tell you? And I'm gonna tell you this. You could be a really smart and a good woman, but the way you dress doesn't portray that image.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You have to portray an image that, you know what I got is special. I'm special because God said I'm special. You understand? So a man shouldn't be looking at you like, I just want to hit it and quit it. No, I want that to be my wife. You set the example for your other sisters. It's like, you know what? That sister, she's beautiful and she's not exposing herself. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're trying to get our people to, their mindset of stop following America. Stop following their customs.
That's right.
Follow what God says, because that's what's going to heal us. Those are solutions. Now, you dress differently. The bottoms are down. Now you what? Put a portraying image of a righteous, virtuous woman.
That's right.
Which what? In turn makes men, I want to marry her. Go back to Hebrews 13 and 4. That's why this is so important. We're about building our nation.
So if a woman dresses a guy, you wouldn't decide that you want to marry her?
No. I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to say, sis, you should not be dressed that way. This is what we're doing now to you. Because you are our sister. And we love you.
So in order to see somebody's potential, they have to be fully covered.
That's what the Bible says.
That's right.
That's what the Bible says. You understand? That's not what we're saying. We're reading the Bible.
That's right.
Read that again.
Hebrews 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all,
Read.
and the bed undefiled.
Whatever you and your husband do in the burial, that's your business. As long as you're not breaking the sex laws. Read.
But whoremongers and adulterers God will
How
judge.
does God judge whoremongers and adulterers? People that sleep around. How does he judge them? Disease. STDs. You see that? You see the repercussions of not doing what God says to do? Majority of our men are in prison. Why? Over a woman.
I don't believe that.
Over a woman.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna tell you. As men, I'm gonna tell you. Now, we're not in that lifestyle of because we're repentant and we're keeping God's laws. So we're out here telling our people, repent, change, according to what God says.
That's not the Holy Bible, though. So what kind of Bible is that?
Yes, it is the Holy Bible.
Wait, what's that Bible?
Okay, I got you, sis. So the original Bible, the original King James Version, had the Apocrypha in it. Now, during the 1800s, the white Protestants had it removed. Because the Apocrypha has the history of the Greek captivity. Now, Old Testament, I'm going to put it in quotes, ended with what captivity? Okay. The Persian Medes. The New Testament, that it quotes, started with what captivity? The Roman captivity. What's missing is the Greek captivity. So now when you come to the New Testament and Paul's writings, everybody's confused. Because they don't know any of the history of the Israelites going into Greek captivity.
That's right.
Calling themselves what? Greeks or Gentiles. So now you get to Paul's writings, everybody's lost, they're confused. Gentiles is everybody. Greeks is a white man. No, it's not. It's Israelites.
That's right.
Who are following Greek customs, Gentile customs. For example, we're Israelites, but what do we call ourselves? Gentile. Right, American. That's a Gentile. And we're following whose customs? You mean Sirach 17:11.
They say the red man, not white.
Yeah, you mean absolutely. All praises, got that. So I'm gonna show you this. This Bible has the Apocrypha in it. I'm gonna show you. So we got Malachi, last book of the Old Testament, right? What is this? That's the Apocrypha. Never seen that, have you? Then, after the Apocrypha is the New Testament. Yes. So, I'm going to show you. Table of contents. See this? Old Testament, Apocrypha, New Testament. It's in the Bible. This is the Holy Bible.
That's right.
The Apocrypha does not contradict what the Bible says. Give me Sirach, what did I tell you again? Read that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 17 verse 11. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
What's our heritage? Read it again.
Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for inheritance.
What's our heritage? God's laws. Right? God's laws tells us how we should conduct ourselves.
That's
Him
right.
And one another. Leviticus 19:17. Leviticus 19:17. See, the church says you can't judge. Look at the result of us not judging one another, correcting one another. Look at the result. Where we got it. Where are we at? Show you. Great question.
Leviticus chapter 19 verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
We should not hate our brother or sister in our heart or our mind. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
What does rebuke mean? To correct. Yes, so we should, in any wise, we should correct our neighbor and what?
And not suffer sin upon him.
What's sin? First John 3:4. What's sin? Breaking God's commandments. That's sin. So if you're in the midst of sin, and if I love you, I'm going to correct you according to what the Bible says, not to what I feel, not what I think, what God says.
That's right.
1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth the law.
Also the law.
Whoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is breaking God's law.
That's right.
Right? So, if I see you in the midst of sin, and I love you, I'm going to correct you. Now, when the church says you can't judge me, what's the result of that? Exactly. Does God say we can do whatever we want, or does he say, keep my commandments, do what I say do? Because he's our Father.
But even still, still, if you were to correct me, if I did not fear God, I would still do what I would do.
You're absolutely correct. But if you do fear God, you would say, you know what? I need to check myself.
Right.
I need to examine myself. Because the brother didn't call me out of my name. He said I was doing wrong according to what God says. You understand? Did I give you my opinion? Or did I read out the Bible? Exactly. Now, give me Leviticus 5:1.
Bring it out.
What's the difference in our neighborhoods and the so-called, the Edomites, so-called white folks? What's the difference?
The race,
How they deal with each other? What's the difference?
they're more accepting. They lift each other up, you can say.
Okay.
We don't.
Read that.
Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1. And if a soul sins
So if we see a brother or sister sin,
and hear the voice of swearing and is a witness,
so we will witness.
whether he have seen or known of it, if he do not utter
So
it,
if I don't correct it,
then he shall bear his iniquity.
you know what that's called? In our hood, in our neighborhoods, snitching. The Bible says snitch.
That's right.
White folks snitch. If they see somebody in the neighborhood that don't look right, what do? They snitch. Right. They don't have the issues in their community that we do.
That's right.
Snitches. But if I see my brother or sister going off, I'm going to correct them. I'm going to say
Right.
something. You done missed a sin, bro. Then we can police our own neighborhoods. We can police each other. The reason why we got cops in our neighborhoods is we're acting like animals.
That's right.
We're not governed by God's laws.
Right.
We reject them. So the result of saying you can't judge me is single parent families, drugs, gangs, abortions, STDs. That's the result. Because don't judge me means I can do whatever I want.
Right.
That's not what God says. You understand? You see the difference? Now, we read out the whole Bible, didn't we? Did we give you our opinion? Now, go back to Leviticus. I want to clear this up too. 1917.
Bring it out.
So yes, we're supposed to tell. If our brother or sister is committing sin, we're supposed to say something. That snitches and stitches is of the devil.
That's right.
That's not in the Bible. The Bible says say something, tell.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
What's your neighbor? Gary, very good, very good, very good. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. So you're not confused. Because your neighbor is your people.
That's right.
Though, I have people that live in the UK. We have Israelites in the UK. They're Israelites. Not everybody of the color is an Israelite. We're talking about Israelites, our people. These laws were only given to the Israelites.
That's right.
Not all nations. You know that, did you? This Bible is not a universal book. This book is the book of the Israelites.
That's right.
You understand? So this notion that God loves everybody, no, he doesn't. He only loves the Israelites. That's it.
That's right.
Does not love all nations. So, if he loves all everybody, why are we at the bottom?
Bring it out.
Give me Jeremiah 5:25. Why are we at the bottom then? How come we're not equal with everybody else?
Right.
Why are we still fighting for equal rights? Here it is 2016 and we're still fighting for equal rights. Why is that? If God loves everybody. Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
That's right.
Yes. Read that.
Jeremiah 5, verse 25.
Bring it out.
Your iniquities have turned away these things,
So our sins have turned away these things.
and your sins have withholden good things from you.
Do you realize we're supposed to rule the whole planet? You mean Deuteronomy 28:1.
Bring it out.
That the whole planet was made for us? But being as rebellious as we are, we broke God's laws, and him being the good father that he is, what is he doing to us now? Yes. Yes. Did your father or your mother punish you? Yes. Yes. So what do you expect from the Most High God? Being punished. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 1.
8 and 1. Oh, 8 and 1. We're going to see if we obey God, where will we be?
Bring it out.
28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently
If we will listen diligently
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments,
only ones I like.
all his commandments,
Only ones I pick and choose.
all his commandments, which I command thee this
No,
day,
he asks us.
which I command thee this
See,
day.
the Heavenly Father, he commands us. He doesn't ask us to do anything. He tells us, you do this or else.
Right.
Lord,
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations,
no, equal to.
above all nations of the earth.
You realize we're above all nations?
That's right.
That's right. Yes, we're better than everybody else on the planet. God only gave his laws to us, the Israelites.
That's right.
You see that? So when we come and tell you, sis, you should be dressed like that, that's because you're better than everybody else on the street.
That's right.
In America.
That's right.
On the earth.
That's right.
So we expect more from you. Now, here's an example. Michelle Obama. How does she dress? Yes. Yes, absolutely. You ever seen her dressed like this? Never. When Obama takes her to an event, how is she dressed? Better than everybody else, but she is better than everybody else.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
She's not in the truth. Of course, will she repents. But that is an example of how our sisters should be presenting themselves with grace and honor.
That's right.
Not they show on hip hop. What's it? Love and hip hop and basketball watch. That's madness. So what's being done to our women? They're being programmed through TV programming to be dragons.
That's right.
Bots. I don't know what that is. I'm old. I don't know
Right.
what that is. So I'm using all the term we use. I don't know what that is. I tried to use it one time and they laughed at me. Okay, you're not that. Or you know. No. So you know better than to act like what you see on TV. What about our young sisters? They follow. So who should they be following? Huh? Exactly. It's you. You see that? Huh? It should be you. It should be you, right? Watch this. Give me Matthew 5:16.
Bring it out.
Watch this. It's already read that a man may be known, or a woman may be known by the way they look. So if I had a stethoscope around my neck and a coat, doctor's jacket, what would I be? Doctor. If I had a police uniform on, what would I believe? What would I be? Huh? What would I be? If you see cops walk around, okay, see those cops right there? How you know they're cops? Okay, so how do I know a sister is not a prostitute? If she's dressing like the prostitutes that walk up and down the strip. You see what I mean? Read that.
Matthew 5:16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works.
What's the light that we should see in you? Proverbs 6:23. Hold that. What's the light we should see in you? The Bible says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works.
Proverbs 6:23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
So if you're keeping God's laws, that's the light that should be shown.
That's right.
Because now you know I gotta do better. Based on what God says, not what I say. You understand? Based on what God says. God says our women should cover up. Shake face being shine. What do we see from our sisters?
Their body.
Their attitude. What about their attitude? Give me an example. Go back to Matthew. Come on. You see your sisters. Okay. What you see on TV? Huh?
Fighting?
Yes. What else? Come on. You getting it? They're loud.
That's right.
Loud mouth. Women are not supposed to be loud.
That's right.
They're supposed to be quiet. Not saying you can't talk. Understand? Read that again.
Matthew 5:16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works.
To see your good works. Wait a minute, that stuff is covered up. Just a long dress with fringes on it. You know what fringes are? Numbers 15.
You know.
It's a commandment. See what we got on our shirts? The sisters are supposed to wear fringes as well. This is not just a commandment for men, it's for the women as well. So we see you covered up, long dress, with fringes on it. What does that tell us? Thank you. You see the difference? So what you wear, how you present yourself, does matter in the eyes of God. Because you dress like this, what kind of spirit does that put on men? Give me examples. You're absolutely correct, but what? Give me an example.
If you look at me, I'm sexually attracted. I didn't.
Exactly. Now, what does that spirit put on a man? Lust. Is that the kind of spirit we're supposed to have on us? No. You understand? So you're making your brothers sin by the way you dress.
That's right.
Now, we have sisters with long dresses, head covered, fringes on with long dresses, right? And they're covered up. Can a man sin? He can still sin, but he's wicked as hell. But you get the point.
Right.
You get the point. Read that.
Numbers 15 and 38.
Exactly. Come on, sis. You got
Speak
this,
unto
sis,
the
you know.
children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their
So
garments
we're commanded to wear fringes on the borders of our garments. Read.
throughout their
What does that
generations.
mean? Throughout that generation. What does that mean?
God's laws,
Throughout the generation. What does that mean?
generation. Like the youth and next
Generation after generation, forever.
Right.
That's right.
Read on.
And that they put them and that they put upon the fringe of the border a ribbon of
So
blue.
you see the ribbon of blue? And that goes on top of the fringe.
Not bad.
That's a commandment. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? Yes. Read on.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord
And what?
and do
So
them.
when you look on the fringe, we not know, I gotta keep the commandments. If I see, just bear with me, Big Buck Betty,
Right.
that Big Buck Betty, I know, I'm looking on the fringe, I ain't going after that.
Right.
Let's tell you sisters, I'm gonna tell y'all something about your sisters. We go to Walmart. Walmart on the first of the month is the worst place for a brother.
Right.
Cause sisters, y'all don't dress right.
Right.
Y'all don't dress right. I'm not saying you per se. I'm saying in general, the sisters don't dress right. So now, what are you gonna do? A brother that's not keeping God's laws, he says
I'm trying to talk to everybody.
to marry her, making her wife, his wife? No, jump off.
Right.
Now she got more babies. Now what? She a baby mama, he a baby daddy. He got to pay child support. Is that a way to build a nation? No, not at all. You understand? So God gave us commandments for our heritage.
Right.
That's our custom. That's our heritage.
Right.
You understand?
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, Please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.